To me, educational technology is just a tool. Active learning is our goal. We're trying to move away from knowledge dump and knowledge test, and we're trying to make learning become active, where learners are charged with projects and tasks, and we wrap the learning around that. Educational technology is a tool that allows us to do things we can't do without it. We can create digital environments for learners to perform in, and we can then track their behavior. We can create tools for them to collaborate, either together or even at a distance. We can also allow them to become creators. They can start programming, they can start capturing performances digitally and creating new media. And as digital technology tools become used in the workplace, become ubiquitous, having learners use those in the course of their learning course prepares them for the coming world that they will be participating in. Teachers, in that sense, as new teachers, are learners as well. So in many ways, what we do to increase learners' performance, we can do to facilitate teachers. But to be specific, one of the things to do is provide them channels to communicate with other teachers. New teachers may not be located in the same location, and when they're working at disparate places, they can be communicating with others and asking questions and sharing to a much broader community they could reach without technology. But they can also start using technology to capture their own performance and share that with others for review and become self-improving learners. It can also provide scaffolding structure like checklists and other performance support tools. The use of technology that we find in organizational learning, which is much more like training than formal education, has relevance here. So it's the supporting the formal learning, but most importantly supporting performance support, supporting community, and working together on improving their own performance and capturing it and sharing it in ways that allow them to reflect. I would suspect that the barriers I've seen are, first of all, that they've been doing things in a particular way. They know a way from their experience in the past, and changing, everybody resists change. A second barrier is perhaps anxiety about the technology. They may not feel comfortable with it. They need a lot of practice to get used to it. And they may not know how to incorporate it into the classroom. And their learners may be more adept at the technology than them, which may lead to fear that they will look incapable relative to their students. And it's a particular habit of mind to feel comfortable to release control to their own students. Also, keeping up with the technology is better because it's a moving target. It continues to change. And the best thing to do is a need to switch to a pedagogy that's constructivist, where learners are doing active things and contributing instead of a instructivist model. But that's a switch in the existing paradigm that may be challenging as well. I think the best thing teachers can do, you have to be in it to win it, is the motto of a lottery. But you have to be using it. One of the things to recognize is for teachers to recognize how they already are using technology. They're using their cell phones and they're using their smartphones to be doing things in their personal life, and recognize that it's these same sorts of tasks and ways to use technology to augment their life that we want learners to acquire, and for teachers to start using in ways that help learners acquire those capabilities.